Namaste, beautiful souls. Wow, what a week. What a few weeks we're having. It's the energies have just intensified. And what the angels are saying is that there is so much more light. There's so much more high frequency light. And when there is so much more light, the shadows can be seen. And there's a lot here. I've written it down. The angels have come through strongly with messages that they want to share, explaining about the energies and giving you some support. And a few of you have written me questions. So at the end, I'm going to answer some of your questions, really good questions. Also, some of you have asked me if you can join some of my live sessions, but through the recording. Yes, of course you can. If you can't be there for the actual live session, you just sign up. And because you've signed up, you will receive the recording. And many people have said to me, whoa, Natalie, I felt so much and I experienced so much. And that was through recording. And this is what the angels are saying. We have been so programmed into like keeping things small and boxed and confined. And we've been having a limited mind, but we have a limitless mind. The further out we can expand and imagine, the more we can experience. And I love how the angels have said this a few times recently. It's like, just let yourself free fall, let your mind expand, imagine more, imagine wider, because you're the creator of the reality that you're experiencing. So, on that note, I was talking about, I just went off topic, the calendar. Yes, so some of you have asked me so you can join the recording, and some of you have said that when you go onto my calendar to book the session, you're confused with the timings. My calendar reads your time zone. So it tells you the session in your time. So I hope that helps. And then maybe some of you will realize, oh, wow, that's a normal time. I can join in. I would love you to. Absolutely. I'm loving these moments where we can actually come and be together instead of me just being here where I am. What I do for these videos is I expand my energy outwards so that I can feel every single soul that ever is going to watch this video. And then I expand further out into the oneness. And then I allow the messages to come through. And before I come on video, often I sit with the angels and write some of the messages so that it can be in a really well understood format so that you can integrate it deeply. So that was one thing I wanted to share. And we're diving in now. Wow, this makes me have a massive heart expansion, what the angels share about this. And I'm just going to let them speak through me. Dear ones, you are opening wider to a love that hasn't been on earth for a long time. For many of you, it will feel like a new type of love, a love that is just new and old at the same time. It is so deep and profound that you feel like your heart and your chest are cracking open. The newness about it is that it is so high frequency and it hasn't been on earth for thousands of years. So it feels new to earth again. It's been re-acclimatized to the body. And what it's doing to the body is it's cracking you open and you are crying for no reason. You are crying tears from your heart, from absolute love. Dear ones, we want you to know that you have more and more love that is accessible to you, that flows through you, that can be expressed and felt as you. And when you cry tears, it is the most divine alchemy of taking love, which is energy, and making it into matter, into form, materializing love through water and salt that comes down through out of your eyes, down through your face. These tears are the most precious tears. They are tears of love. Let them be absorbed back into your skin as they raise your frequency. Dear ones, you are doing this. This is why you've come to Earth. Mother Earth called you here. She called you down. And when you were in energy, in soul frequency, you received that calling and you said, yes, I'm coming down to Earth. I want to be a part of that awakening. I want to help Mother Earth to go into fourth and fifth dimensional state. I want to be a part of this massive global spiritual awakening. Yes. And here you are, a part of it, able to access the most infinite love. You are cracking open the mind. It is less controlled. And as you crack it open, you will notice where it wants to control still. And that's okay. Just befriend the mind, dear ones. Hug it. Treat it like a friend. Instead of pushing it away or getting frustrated with it, say to it that you're giving it space and you're observing it, and that you're giving it the opportunity to speak and let you know what's on the mind, what's in the mind. And when you give it that space, things that you didn't know will bubble up and be shared with you. You are consciousness, you are the light. And you will get to know the mind without attaching or without trying to stop it or control it, just observing it. You are doing it. This is why you are on Earth. And as you crack through these layers of the mind, this love that we are talking about is flowing freely through you, and you physically are feeling it and experiencing it. This is your time to shine. We love you. We hold you. You are not alone. We are with you. Thank you, angels. Whoa, my whole body vibrates so strong when they speak through me. So, I want to share quite a bit today. So, the angels are saying, there's just a moment I need to transition from their energy to being Natalie. One more breath here. Just notice what you're feeling. Share in the comments now how, when the angels channel through me, how you feel. I'd love to know. Okay, so they're saying, surrender into it. It was always going to be like this. So whatever is happening in your reality right now, take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, say, I surrender into this. I trust and know it was always going to be like this. So let's flow. About the love that the angels are talking about, it doesn't take the mind to love. You don't have to think, I am loving a person, or you don't have to say, I love you. It's a state of being, and you're going to feel it from here. You'll really feel it. The next point that the angels want to share with you is that you are getting what you asked for. Change. Massive change on this earth. So we're going to know that there's more change coming, and we're in this great cycle of change. And how it feels right now is, in music, you have the metronome where it keeps time, tick, tick, tick. It's like having 5 metronomes, and my husband actually shared this with me, and the angels are like, brilliant. This is such a brilliant way of describing it. So I'm going to use his example. So it's like having 5 metronomes that you click, and they're each going at separate times. So you start one, you start the other, you start the other, and they're all going at different speeds, different times. And after a while, you notice that all of them come into harmony and sync together. That's what happens. Now, right now, we kind of got all the metronomes going at different times. We got this wild energy. We can feel it in our body. We're noticing crack-throughs and breakthroughs to the mind. We're seeing it in our outer world, everywhere. we're noticing it. And it's meant to be like this, and it's happening because it's swirling all the energies, it's dissolving, and it's happening so that we can really witness and see ourselves. And the only way we can see ourselves is through our outer reality. How does the oneness know itself? It knows itself through us. There's the primary consciousness that is split into secondary experience, which is us. And that is how consciousness gets to know itself. And so with all this change and all these billions of different experiences that are happening on Earth, it's creating all this change. And so that's why everything's going at its own frequency in its own way. And that's how consciousness is getting to know itself and experience itself. So it's part of the miracle and the magic that's meant to be. But also knowing that everything's going to come back together in sync with one another. So enjoy this experience, because there will be another experience in the future. The crystals in the earth are humming. I don't know if you've been noticing, but for me, I'm noticing in my feet, I'm feeling a vibration all the time. So much vibration. When I'm going to sleep, I'm feeling it. When I'm sitting here, I'm feeling it. When I just bring my awareness to my feet, I'm feeling it. So you must be feeling it too. And if you aren't feeling it, just know it. The crystals are humming. They are singing. And the angels said they are louder, and they are activating the crystals in our body. Our bones are made of crystals. We have crystals in our blood. Everything is crystalline. We are crystalline beings. And crystals hold vibration. We are now vibrating and creating a harmony with the earth. So don't be scared if you're feeling a lot of vibration. If it does feel too much for you, you can bring awareness to your feet and then visualize your roots that go from the soles of your feet all the way down, down, down into the heart of the earth. And then you can ask Mother Earth to draw out some of this intense energy to balance you and ground you. Yeah, you'll feel it. So the angels just want you to know, don't be scared. This is actually quite incredible. We are getting attuned from the crystals in the earth and the crystals in our body. There's an attunement that's happening. We are multi-dimensional beings. Yes, we have a human aspect of ourselves, but we also exist in higher realms. We can tap into higher frequencies. So we don't need to work on this. The angels are saying we are already multidimensional beings. It's not that you have to try to work on yourself to experience the multidimensionalness of you, but to rather surrender and trust that you are already a multidimensional being, and just a part of your energy is focused here in the body in this human experience. And then they said that we have 7 rays of light on earth. And you might know about the 7 chakras. You might know about the 7 layers of the rainbow, the different 7 colors: red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet, which is also in our aura. We have those colors. The angels are saying that we are now expanding and raising in frequency, that we now are drawing in 12 rays of light. So we've also got an opal, we've got a silver, a gold, we've got, so that's 7, 8, 9, 10. We've got this beautiful dark, like black frequency. We've got the pure white light. Oh, there's many beautiful colors. I'm seeing like this greeny blue frequency coming in. So we are drawing in more rays of light, more colors. Close your eyes right now and notice which colors you see. So that is everything that the angels have wanted to share with us right now. And now I'm going to answer your questions. So just before I go into answering your questions, I want to share with you that you're very welcome to join the live session on the 10th of May. I've got special guest Ellen, and she is a sound healer, so she'll be playing the crystal singing bowls, and it's going to activate the crystals in our body and open us up to portals of light and coming back home into the universe. So that is something that is very special. Normally it's the 11th of every month, but this month it's on Saturday the 10th. So the link is below. You can sign up. It's just $11. I like to keep it accessible for everyone so we can have many of us from around the world so we can be in this high frequency light together. And then also on the, it's the 2nd of June and 1st of July, I've got a Sacred Circle group session where you spend an hour with me channeling the angels, deep channeled meditation, and you can ask questions and I'll channel answers. So that's what's available at the moment. I haven't yet planned a Reiki course, Reiki level 1. We've got level 2 and masters, and you can read below about them. But another level 1, I'm just waiting to be guided by the angels when it's the right time. A few of you have already messaged me and asked to be put onto my waiting list so that I can let you know when I do have dates for the level 1, and I will, I promise. So let's go to the questions. Someone has asked me advice on how I can talk about channeling and energies with family and friends that don't really understand it, without causing them to shut down. Yeah, I understand this. So you are enjoying podcasts, you're enjoying your spiritual awakening, you're feeling the energy, and then you want to share and talk about it to friends and family, and they don't understand it. The message that's coming through is that nobody needs to be the same and they don't need to understand you. You can talk about it with us in this community. You can write in the comments, you can share, go and read other people's comments, and so talk to like-minded people, because it's better not to push your opinion onto another, but rather to honor that each person is an individual experience of consciousness, and their experience is as perfect as yours is. And you don't need to meet eye to eye and be on the same wavelength. The beauty is that it's all just different frequencies and different experiences. And so when you kind of relax and surrender and go, okay, so I'll chat with people that get me, and I don't need to talk to those who don't. And then just let it happen naturally, because when you push, people repel and they get defensive and they shut down. They don't like being pushed. And so rather just give space and listen to them and listen to what they're saying. And then if you feel an arising from inside and a natural flow of sharing, then let it go in that way, more natural. Yeah. Just really honoring the beauty of each person and where they're at in their journey, and honoring yourself and knowing that you're not alone on this journey. We're all here, and you've got the angels. And you can also it's so nice to spend time alone and just talking with the angels or writing in your journal. That's all you actually need. Yeah. So thank you for your question. The next question is, what should we eat during this time with all these ascension bursts and these ascension symptoms that can help us to calm the nervous system and help the body to be more resilient? Well, first of all, the body's incredibly resilient. The body is adjusting to these frequencies in its time. It's a bit slower than the mind. The mind's going, whoa, I'm expanding. And the body's going, okay, I'm catching up, I'm expanding too. I've got this. I'm processing all this light and energy and releasing the dark and the shadow. So it's doing it. So just honor that as well. Recognize and be so grateful for the body that you have, and give your body a hug. And that gratitude and love for your body helps to support it. And your nervous system, even, just if you slow down your out breath, you make your out breath longer than your in breath, That is a signal to the nervous system that you're safe and it's not in fight or flight and it's not nervous about these energies. Yeah. And also hugging yourself. Yeah. So foods. Anything that comes with the energy of the earth and the energy and light of the sun is very easy to digest. But it's different for each one of us. There is no set answer to everyone. Because some bodies find it hard to have foods that are raw and need to have more cooked foods. And some bodies need more colder foods because they've got so much fire burning up in their system. So just asking yourself, because the answer is within you. When you open up the fridge, looking inside, scan the fridge with your eyes and ask yourself, can I eat the carrot today? Do I need to cook it? Should I have it raw? Should I have it in a juice? Like just checking, and you'll get a sense of a yes or a no inside of you. So anything that comes from nature, that's been blessed with sunlight, that's been enjoying the energy and the nutrients of the earth, is wonderful to support you. And then, of course, you've got to check in for yourself. Personalize it. Yeah. And then there's one more question I'm going to answer today because it feels like it matches with what the angels have brought through today. Clearing my karma and eventually teaching others is where I'm heading. But I hold a belief that's blocking me, that if I'm a teacher, I need to be able to know the answers. And this is bringing up fears because I don't know if I'm going to be able to meet the needs of others, and I'm a perfectionist, and so it's causing a blockage. Okay. I can feel it. So I can feel it in the solar plexus chakra, so in the stomach area, the diaphragm area, and it's a feeling of I'm not good enough, and I don't know if I can do all that I'm meant to do. And there's like a pressure that you're putting on yourself, a pressure through the mind of I believe that I have to be like this in order to teach. Now, what the angels are saying is that you are already a teacher. And many of you that are listening to this message is for you. You've been a teacher in past lives. It's part of your nature. It's your soul purpose. You know it. So you are going to crack through this. And the way in which you're going to break through this holding energy is you're going to sit with it and you're going to feel it in your body, in your solar plexus, and you're going to cry and you're going to allow these emotions and these thoughts to release. And then you're going to feel so much lighter. And you're going to know this, that you are already a teacher. And the angels want you to know that to be vulnerable and honest and authentic is better to know all the answers. So if someone ever asks you a question and you don't know the answer, you can say to them, I don't know the answer to that, but I'm going to find out for you and I'll get back to you. That just authenticness helps people to feel more connected to you, because on the level of the mind, we don't know every answer. But on the level of consciousness, we know every answer, but we don't need to have every question. We don't need the question, because in consciousness, all is one, and we know that everything's divinely perfect, so there's no more questions. So when people ask questions, it means they're in the mind, and sometimes not knowing the answer means that you can actually take them out of the mind and just bring them into energy state. The less I know, the more I am. I can tell you, I don't know a lot of things. I studied maths and science. I did a marketing degree. Do I remember all that stuff? No. I empty out my mind as much as I can to know as little as possible, because I don't want preconceived beliefs. I don't want prior conditions. I don't want to take someone else's belief and just make it my own. I want to have space for consciousness to speak. So you don't need to know the answers. Just give space. The less I know, the more I am, the more present you are. So thank you for your question. And thank you, everyone, for being here in this community. If you're new to this community and you're in resonance with me, if you can feel and there's a connection, I'd love to hear from you. Let me know that you're here. Write in the comments and subscribe. Add a thumbs up, add a heart. I really feel all the energy and love from you all. And that's what, and it ignites more inspiration from my soul to create and to be here and to keep showing up. Because of you, I am me. Because of me, you are you. Namaste.